everybody here, right?
Yes po, Tito Boy, we have our special guests tonight. And we also have our My Cake
Special guests
segment in
meaning
our guest.
we have Barbie Imperial, we have Michelle, Vito, and we
Michelle,
have
and
Heaven
Heaven Peralejo
Caralejo. Okay, so
of
we're
Bagong Umaga.
we have Bagong Umaga. And then we have of course Ryan Carlos and
Yes po, the head of Star Magic Workshops for
mhm.
our My Cake segment.
As a
And
dear friend.
yes, and we have Andre and Jayan
Jai.
Marquez po.
Okay.
Jayan, yes.
All right. So everything set
Mm-hmm. Tito Boy, we already sent you the questions for
for
Drop and Ask po. We have two questions for tonight na galing for Drop and Ask, Tito Boy. Ito po ay galing
sige.
sa ating mga Kumu streamers.
Hanapin ko na lang siya. Salamat. Sige. All right. That should be here in my papers.
Yes po. Medyo different yung background mo tonight, Tito Boy.
Para may kulay. Para may
Yes.
kulay. Production design. Para may
Mhm.
kulay. Para may iba naman. Nakakapagod kasi, di ba?
Yes po.
I think 2021 is a more difficult year. It's
Yeah.
in a way dahil nung 2020 parang hindi tayo handa pero we had so much energy and I think towards the end of the year we were hopeful. Tapos pasok ng 2021
Mhm.
parang daming nangyari, no? Yung surge, pinadapa tayo pero
True.
makatapos din ito. Kumakapit ka talaga eh. This is a time in our lives when the best place nga nila, the best place is at the feet of the Lord. Di ba?
Yes,
Wala.
Tito Boy, always.
You don't know what's gonna happen. But sige
Mhm.
lang. That explains the color. That explains the color.
Actually, Tito Boy, it's 9:03 p.m.
Yeah,
already.
it's fine. Okay.
Yeah,
Let me drink
we
lang.
can start na po. I'll ask lang po our tech team, Desi. Hello,
Yes
Desi.
po. Hello.
Is everything ready na for our graphics and inserts?
Yes po, ready na po.
Okay. And then Derek po. Derek,
Yes po,
Derek,
ready na po.
are we ready na for the
Yes,
share screen
yes,
visuals?
Sir JV.
Alright, so we are going live na po.
Ready for the
OBP
OBD.
standby in 3, 2, 1. Hit it.
Magandang gabi Pilipinas, good evening world, magandang gabi Communiverse. Welcome to The Best Talk. Maraming salamat. Saturday evening, 9 o'clock in the evening here in the Philippines. To be exact, it's what, 9:05. Maraming sinasabi mo 9:05 in the evening because marami ho sa ating mga kababayan sa iba't ibang parte ng mundo ay kasama ho natin ngayong gabi. At taus-puso ho tayong nagpapasalamat. Importante na hindi natin tinitigilan ang engagement. We need to be engaged. We need to talk to each other. We need to laugh together. Kailangan tayo magkwentuhan. Kailangan tayo masaya. Kailangan tayo nagdadasal ang magkakasama. Kasalukuyan mga kaibigan, tayo napapanood po ang Best Talk dito ho sa Kumu. This is our main platform. Maraming salamat Kumu. Maraming salamat sa ating, marami tayong tawag dyan, mga Kumuners, mga komunistas, mga ka-Comuniverse, ka-Kumo. Maraming salamat. Tayo napapanood din po sa Facebook ng Cinema One at Boy Abunda Official. That's my fan page. And tayo napapanood po sa YouTube ng Cinema One channel and the Boy Abunda Talk channel. Batok ang tawag ko namin doon. The Boy Abunda Talk channel. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to the Boy Abunda Talk channel. So, Kumu tayo, and we are also on air sa Cinema One Cable Channel. Cinema One Cable Channel, my favorite. And malawak na po dahil tayo napapanood din po sa TFC. Nag-umpisa po ito noong April 10. People from New Orleans and Louisiana are watching us. That's 11 o'clock in the morning Pacific. And our mga kababayan natin mula Europa naman, Middle East and Africa, 10 o'clock in the morning Saudi and 9 o'clock in the morning sa London. Good morning to all of you. TFC APAC, which is Asia Pacific, Guam, maraming salamat at magandang araw po, magandang oras sa inyong lahat. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. Means a lot to us. Kaya once again, si Boy Abunda po ito, kayo'y pinapatuloy ko po sa aming tahanan. Welcome to the best talk here on Kumu. And right now, punta tayo sa ating maiinit na mga trending celebrity news, ang Kumu Now. Nakakatuwa kasi may mga taong nagtitext kaya nagme-message sa atin. Ano ba sa aming nababasa ang mga totoo at hindi? You have to watch the best talk para malaman niyo po kung ano ang confirmed, ika nga. Kasi sa dami ho talaga ng balita na lumalabas sa iba't ibang platforms, sa iba't ibang social media. Minsan, kami nga tayo nga, nalilito eh. Pero once we're able to talk about these things dito sa ating palabas, klaro at klaro. Kaya iniimbitahan natin ang ating mga kababayan sa The Filipino Channel, sa mga iba't ibang parte ng mundo. Join us every Saturday para tayo magbalitaan. Ang unang balita natin ng gabi ay ito nga, ngayong araw, ngayong umaga, depende kung nasaan po tayo, ilang celebrities ang nagpakita ng suporta at nag-set up ng sarili nilang community pantries para sa mga nangangailangan. Ito yung mainit na pinag-usapan talaga, itong community pantries. Katulad na lamang po ng comedian na si Iya Mina. Wednesday, April 21, nagtayo ng community pantry ang comedian na si Iya Mina na pinangalan ng Team Project Great Community Pantry. Ito ay inspired sa maginhawa community pantry sa Quezon City na pinangunahan ni Ana Patricia noon. Mabuhay ka, Ana Patricia noon. Ito ay ginanap sa Immaculate Conception Parish sa Ngandaan, Quezon City. Ayon sa kanyang post, 500 na katao ang kanilang naabutan. Who is talking here, si Iya Mina. At kung hindi ho tayo nagkakamali, hindi ko alam kung natuloy kanina, meron pa silang sharing or giving kaninang hapon sana yun, but we weren't able to confirm that. But what sila are trying to say is we're willing to do another one, and another one, and another one. Depende po sa suporta na makukuha nila natin sa ating mga kababayan. Iya and team, mula sa ating lahat, maraming salamat. Samantala, Gabby Garcia, April 20 sa kanyang post. Nagpasalamat si Gabby sa kanyang community para maisagawa ang kanilang community pantry sa BF Northwest Parañaque City. Posting this with nothing but pure and good intentions. This is to inspire everyone that despite the situation, we can all help each other in our own little way. Tama ka, Gabby. Tama ka. Ang sarap pakinggan nun at napakaganda ng ibig sabihin. Yes, I like that. We can all help each other in our own little way. Walang malaki, walang maliit. Ang importante ay we are mindful of each other. Samantala, ang ating kaibigan, Angel Locsin, April 23, to celebrate her birthday, nag-set up ng community pantry ang ating kaibigang Angel at ang kanyang fiancé na si Neil Arce. Ito ay ginanap sa Titanium Commercial Building, Barangay Holy Spirit sa Quezon City. This is expected of Angel. Nasa puso nun, malalim. Marami akong kwento kay Angel. But pag ang pinag-uusapan ay tulungan, pinag-uusapan ay nagpagbibigay doon sa manangangailangan. You talk about Angel Locsin and Company. Ayon kay Angel, bilang pagpupugay sa bayanihan ng mga Pilipino at sa mga nagtayo ng community pantries sa iba't ibang bahagi ng bansa natin, I decided to celebrate my birthday by putting up a community pantry. Maraming salamat. Ako ang komentaryo ko lamang po ay ganito. Dapat ho, sa akin ang aking opinion, natin lagyan ng kulay politika ito. This is nothing, dapat ang prism, ang lente na ginagamit natin ay the community, people in the community now are seeing how important it is to look at each other, to confront each other. Confront meaning may kailangan ito, meron akong konti, I will share. And this is the best of active citizenry. Ito po yung konsepto na tinatawag na active citizenry. Hindi naman talaga magagawa lahat ng gobyerno para sa atin. Whatever government in the world, whatever country in the world, sabihin na natin ang pinakamayayaman ng mga bayan sa buong mundo, governments cannot do everything for the citizens. Ito ang napakaganda dahil Pinoy na Pinoy, bayanihan. Gusto ko yung konsepto nila Patricia na ilalagay ko dito mga gulay, bigas, kumuha ka ng sapat lamang na kailangan mo. That's the Filipino. That's who we are. Kaya mindful, sensitive, and we have to take good care of one another. We have to take good care of one another. These are difficult times, are bad times. Tanggapin na natin yon. Pero lilipas at lilipas din ito. And if we don't take good care of one another, sino? Who will? Kaya kay Gabby, kay Iya, the great Angel Locsin, mabuhay kayong lahat at maraming salamat. At doon pa sa ating mga kababayan na hindi natin nababasa, pero bahagi nitong community movement na ito para tumulong sa kapwa. Maraming salamat. Pangalawang trending news natin, mga kakumo, John Lloyd Cruz at Derek Ramsey nagkita. Derek, inaming binati na ni John Lloyd sa engagement nila ni Ellen Adarno. Of course, alam natin lahat ng kwento that John Lloyd had a relationship with Ellen who is now engaged to Derek Ramsey. Ang kwento yata, mga kapumo, ay pumunta si Lloydie sa bahay nila Derek because he was picking up his son Elias. Dahil ang agreement nila, yung co-parenting agreement ni Ellen sa kani John Lloyd, ay the boy stays, Elias stays with Ellen, but he meaning John Lloyd can visit or can take him out or can spend time with him twice a week. At yun nga ang nangyari, isang beses, isang umaga, sabi ni Derek, maaga pa, nagkataon naman nagising siya, lumabas siya, binati siya ni John Lloyd, ang congratulations. So all is well. All is well. At narinig natin din ito doon sa DZRH interview ni Derek at naikwento din ang bagay na ito. Ang masama, hindi masama, ang masarap lamang pakinggan ay masaya. I mean, everything falls into place. Ang sarap lang ng pakiramdam. It was not easy. It was difficult. Lahat natin nabasa, nakita natin yung mga posts, iba't ibang social media. Everyone had an opinion about Derek, Lloydie, and Ellen, but look at them today. Parang nasa maayos. And we cannot be happier for Derek, for Ellen, and for John Lloyd Cruz. Pangatlong trending news, Jong Hilario, formal na nagpaalam sa Your Face Sounds Familiar para mag-focus bilang first-time daddy sa kanyang bagong silang na anak. Hindi maraming nasurpresa dito. Parang expected nila kay Jong. No? Because ang nangyari last weekend, formal na nagpaalam si Jong sa kanyang Your Face Sounds Familiar family para mag-focus bilang ama sa kanyang bagong silang na anak. I was really touched when I was watching Jong. Ito ay para masiguro ang kaligtasan ng kanyang anak, lalo na ngayong may pandemic. March 27, 2021, winelcome ni Jong at Maya ang kanyang first baby na si Sarina Oceana Azores Hilario. Tinawag na agad ni Jong ang kanyang anak na #sample princess. Alam naman natin kung saan nanggaling yung sample, kay Jong yan. But look at him. Yan yung ngiti, yun yung kaligayahan. Ang cute na baby na walang kapalit. And Jong, congratulations. Maya, congratulations. And we are happy for your whole family. Sarap kurutin. Samantala, ang ating next na trending balita. Aura Briguela nagsalita na sa accusations ng vlogger na si Buknoy Glamour sa kanya kay Vice Ganda at Ayon Perez. April 17, nag-trend na naman ang vlogger na si Buknoy dahil sa pagpanggap nitong bilang aura sa isang live stream. Sa live stream ng kanyang kaibigan, gumawa sila ng mga kasama yung kaibigan ni Buknoy. Gumawa sila ng mga below-the-belt false accusations at name drop ang ilan sa malalapit na mga tao kay Aura, tulad ni Vice at Ayon. Buknoy pretending to be Aura, I quote, "Nalaos ako kasi pinitawan ako ni Meme." Meme meaning si Vice. "Akala mo naman mamahalin siya ni Ayon, di niya alam, pinipirahan lang siya." End of quote. Nakarating kay Aura ang issue at naglabas ito ng pahayag sa isang Twitter interview. Ayon kay Aura, nakausap na daw ni Vice. Ganda, si Aura. Sagot ni Vice kay Aura, I quote, "I will talk to my lawyers. Relax ka lang dyan." End of quote. Sumunod na araw, nag-release ang public apology si Buknoy, kanyang kaibigan na talent agency sa maling nagawa. Sinuspinde rin ng talent agency Star Image Artist Management si Buknoy at ang kanyang kaibigan at pinagmumulta dahil sa ginawang misconduct. Last year, matatandang ilang ulit nag-trend sina Aura at Buknoy sa mga pasaring nito sa isa't isa online. Ito masarap sana pag-usapan kung meron lang tayong oras because I have so many questions. Ano bang relasyon halimbawa ni Buknoy at saka ni Aura? Ano yung ginawa? Was that a parody? Was that a comedic piece? What was that? What kind of a relationship does Buknoy have with Aura? Ang sarap nito ikutan. Ang sarap nito ikutan para mas maunawaan natin. Kaibigan natin ang Star Image Artist Management na in fairness to them, mabilis ang aksyon. Mabilis ang aksyon. In fairness to sila David sa Star Image Artist Management, I like the idea that they acted on it quickly. Importante yun. Pero ako, I want to understand more dito sa kwentong ito because I want to learn, the lessons that need to be learned. Panglimang balita natin dito sa ating trending balita sa Kumunaw. Ilang artista at personalidad magsasama-sama para sa virtual event na layong tutulan ang mga nangyayaring karahasan laban sa mga Asian American sa Amerika. April 21, nagsama-sama po sina Lea Salonga at ilang kilalang personalidad para suportahan ang anti-Asian hate campaign. Sabi ko, these are bad times. Kasama ni Lea sa event ang mga sikat na American actresses na sina Lucy Liu at Olivia Munn. Kasama rin si former presidential candidate, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton para labanan at tutulan ang AAPI hate o Asian and Pacific Islander hate. Kita sa mga Instagram posts ni Lea Salonga ang pagkalungkot sa nangyayaring violence against Asian Americans sa Estados Unidos. Ilan lamang sa mga halimbawa ito, Noel Quintana, isang film, nilaslas sa mukha habang nasa subway at papasok sa trabaho. Wala namang ginagawang masama. Nagkataon lamang na siya ay Asian. Siya ay film, to be very exact. Vilma Cari, binugbog habang naglalakad para magsimba. Talagang mapapadasal ka. Why is there so much hate against Asians in America right now? Marami ang sa inyong mga screen makikita niyo po yung video kung saan wala namang provocation. Nagkataon lamang na si Vilma ay isang Asyana. What a cruel man. What a cruel man. Nag-umpisa po ito mga kaibigan doon sa Black Lives Matter. Prior to that, nagkaroon ng Me Too movement. Ito naman po ay, is it a sin to be Asian? Is it a crime to be Asian in a country like the United States, which is populated by migrants? Ito ang hindi ko talaga maintindihan. May kinalaman ba dito yung rhetoric ng dating presidente ng Estados Unidos na si President Trump noong parati niyang he would refer to COVID as the China virus? Saan ba nang gagaling ito? So tayo'y nakikiisa kay Lea Salonga, Lucy Liu at iba pang mga lumalaban para sa ating lahat sa Amerika dahil hindi ho tama, hindi makatarungan ang saktan ang mga Asyano dahil sila ay mga Asyano. That shouldn't happen. Yan po ang ating kumunaw. Maraming salamat. 5 maiinit ang mga balita na ating ibinahagi po sa inyong lahat ngayong gabi dito po sa Best Talk. Right now, punta naman tayo sa Drop and Ask. Di ko matansya yung tagal ng drop and ask kasi umiinom ako ng tubig dahil nanunuyo na ang aming lalamunan. Yun, the best thing to do is ipakita mo na. Okay, merong mga katanungan ho dito. Ito pong portion natin ay para po ito sa mga nais nating matulungan dahil yung first season po ng Best Talk. May mga ilang organisasyon, may mga ilang individuals natulungan ho tayo dahil sa inyong mga virtual gifts. Magbigay po kayo ng mga virtual gifts, yung mga Ibong Adarna, Communiverse, Yamashita, Treasure. Lahat ng ito po kasi marami ho tayong natutulungan ng mga kababayan. So ang ginawa ho namin for the second season, you drop a gift and you will be able to ask us a question. And ang napili ho natin ngayong gabi ay katanungan mula kay JC Gia. Ang kanyang tanong ay, hi Tito Boy, is there a time when someone cheated in your relationship and how did you both handle it? Oo naman. Oo naman, it happens. It happens. But this is not to say that there are people who are not loyal. When we look at our parents, for example, when we look sometimes when we look at our neighbors, makikita niyo po yung they've been together for 50 years. I don't know their stories. Hindi ko alam ho ang detalye. Pero meron ho talagang mga tao devoted sa isang tao. But ako kung ako tatanungin, of course, we went through hard times. We went through difficult times. Ang sagot ko dito ay more than the cheating. Humingi na tayo ng tawad, napatawad na tayo, naaral na natin kung bakit nangyari, napag-usapan na ang dapat pag-usapan. Dahil importante po yun sa isang relasyon. Ang aking leksyon ay kahit anong estado, at whatever point you are in a particular relationship, you have to make sure that the love, sana may kasamang respeto, should always be bigger than the sins that you commit against each other. Kung ano man ang ginagawa mo, halimbawa, o nagawa mo na pagkakamali, should not be bigger than your love for your partner. Subukan mo. Pag-isipan mo na mabuti. It takes a while, ha? I mean, it doesn't happen, halimbawa ngayon mo na lamang tapos, hindi. It's a process. You get angry. You deny it. Di ba? Minsan naman, you turn your back, you walk away. But when you find it in your heart that your love is bigger than your sin, you go back to the negotiating table, ika nga, and you talk. So yan ang aking kasagutan kay JC Giab. Maraming salamat, JC. Kung ano man ang iyong ginap dito sa The Best Talk, maraming salamat. Wala naman kay Danny Sanchez. Hi, Tito Boy. I'm a fan of yours. I wanted to know what you can say about Samantha Bernardo's performance in Miss Grand International, MGI ito. Miss Grand International 2021. Fantastic. Beautiful girl. She had presence. And most important of all, because ako I trained beauty queens for the Q&A. She was on track, but most important of all, when I was watching Samantha, she was having fun. Sarap panoorin nilang dalawa actually. She was having fun, and that's important. Kaya importante whatever you do, whether you're an actor, host, whatever you do, when you love what you're doing, you have fun in what you're doing. At nakikita yan. That's something that you can't hide. So, Samantha, congratulations. At maraming salamat for making all of us in the Philippines proud. Samantala, narito na po ang ating pinakaantay lahat. Ang Kumustahan with Tito Boy. kumustahan. Maraming salamat. Hindi ko na po patatagalin pa. Our guests, please welcome members of the cast of Bagong Umaga, Heaven Peralejo, Barbie Imperial, and Michelle Vito. Hi girls. Hi Heaven.
Hello! Good evening po!
Hi,
Tito
Belle.
Boy!
Hi Barbie. Na-miss ko kayong lahat. Maraming salamat at nagkaroon kayo ng oras para makasama namin dito. Thank you very much. And congratulations on Bagong Umaga.
Thank you so much, Tito Boy! Salamat!
Heaven, umpisa natin. How was that journey? Dahil na may kinalaman sa COVID.
Yes.
You're okay now? You're well now, Heaven?
Yes, naka-recover na ako dito, boy. And
Oh.
to do the taping for our last few days.
Okay. When are you taping, Heaven?
Naka-tape na po kami, Tito Boy, last week. Yes, for our finale.
Pero may isa akong kaibigan, sabi niya, paano yun pag nagtitaping kayo? Paano yun pag nakabubble kayo? Because ako, even my interviews, may PCR. Sabi ko, depende. Halimbawa, pag bumalik ka, PCR na naman. So, nung isang araw, nag-usap kami ni Carla Bastra, and Carla was saying, there was a week na parang 4-5 yatang PCR ang kanyang pinagdaanan para lang makasiguro tayo, di ba?
Totoo, may need talaga yun.
Oo, totoo yun. Pero hanggang ngayon, nasasaktan pa rin ako. Ikaw?
Tito Boy, kailan ba ako masasanay dito? Hindi. Nami-miss ko na yung dating taping, yung hindi mo kailangan masaktan bago pumasok muna ng taping.
That's true. Pero Heaven, ano yung doon sa mga nagmamasid sa atin ngayon, ano yung karanasan na nais mong ibahagi sa aming lahat doon sa iyong pinagdaanan?
Yung sa COVID, Tito, grabe. Kasi at first, hindi ko po talaga naramdaman yung symptoms. And then, as time went by, parang dun ko na nararamdaman na I had shortness of breath. And meron din po kasi akong comorbidity. At may comorbidity po kasi ako eh. To the
Which
point,
is?
sa heart problem.
Okay.
And then, parang bumaba po talaga yung oxygen level ko to 80, 71. As in, ganun na po talaga. And naubos ko na po yung oxygen tank ko na pinadala po ng ABS. Thankfully naman po na tinutulungan nila ako ng mga panahon na yun. Pero yun nga, may sinabi ng doctor from ABS na need na talaga pumasok ng hospital kasi parang critical condition na po yun yung time na yun. So yun po, with the help of my family and with the help of ABS-CBN, gumaling naman po ako. And now, I'm here and I survived.
I know. And we will be able to watch the last week, no? Or last 2 weeks pa ng Bagong Umaga. Babalikan natin yan mamaya. Michelle, of course, I was looking at the posts. How are you and Enzo?
Masaya. Natawa ako muna bago ako sumagot. Masaya.
Ano sabi mo? Akala ko sabi mo, masarap. Masaya.
Masaya. Hindi! Tito Boy!
What makes you happiest, Michelle? In this relationship?
Siguro, Tito Boy, kasi ngayon ko na-experience yung ganito pala yung may boyfriend na nag-date kayo. Ngayon, medyo mahirap kasi pandemic, pero yung nakakausap mo, malapit sa family mo, yung kapag may topak ako, may nalalabasan ako ng ugali ko, ganyan. Tapos siya tanggap na ng tanggap. So, ang saya sa feeling na may taong nandyan para sa'yo na umiintindi at nagmamahal talaga sa'yo.
Ang ganda. Sarap naman pakinggan nun, Barbie.
Si Barbie din eh.
Pero I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Michelle. Yung parang, ang sarap maging natural, ang sarap maging ikaw sa harap ng isang taong mahal mo at mahal ka.
Yes po. And yung tanggap po namin yung isa't isa, yung
Tama.
good and bad namin, nakikita namin, and at the end, tanggap pa rin po namin yung isa't isa.
That's part of the deal, di ba? The good and the bad. Kayo, Barbie, nasaan na? Nasaan na kayo? Nasaan na kayo ni Diego?
Nasaan?
Nasaan meaning, talagang, nasaan na kayo sa inyong relasyon? I mean, are you at a particular stage when tinginan na lang, alam nyo na, or like what Michelle was saying na pag may topak, inilalabas ko. How much have you, how do you know each other? How much do you know each other now?
Tito Boy, kasi kami ni Diego, friends na talaga kami even
Bago
before.
pa
So
man, oo nga.
parang, kung noon nga po, parang kilalang-kilala namin yung isa't isa. Lalo na ngayon, as in sobrang, parang alam na po namin lahat tungkol sa isa't isa. And yung pinakamaganda po doon, Tito Boy, kasi syempre hindi smooth yung past ko, pareho kami. Sobrang tanggap na tanggap po namin yung isa't isa, and we make sure talaga na lahat ng bad na nangyari sa past, hindi namin magagawa or mangyayari sa aming dalawa habang kami.
Importante yun eh, yung napapag-usapan. Sabi ko nga kanina kay Michelle, that's part of the package. You know, the bad and the good. Kanina nga may nagtanong sa akin na about cheating. I will not pretend like ako, halimbawa, Diyos ko, ang babata niyo pa. I am in a 37-year relationship. Hindi naman yun yung, sorry Michelle, hindi naman yun yung, di ba, yung, hindi araw-araw Pasko. May mga pagkakamali.
Yeah.
But you have to talk about them. May mga panahon na you will have to walk away. May panahon na nagkagalit ka. But you go back to the negotiating table. You know, relationships are negotiations eh. Kailangan pag-usapan. Kailangan pag-usapan. And always make sure, parati ko sinasabi yan, that your love for one another is bigger than your sins. Kasi, di ba? Pag mas malaki yun, wala, tuloy-tuloy yan. Pero kayo, halimbawa, kanina sinabi mo sa akin, Barbie, that you talked about your pasts.
Yes.
Hindi lingid sa kaalaman yung imahe, halimbawa ni Diego, who is such a good boy, actually. Pero that whole image na the rebel, etc. Sabi ko kasi, I'm very close to the mom. Do you deliberately, do you consciously try to talk about the problems of the past para mabago? Yung deliberate talaga na, ano bang nangyari?
Kasi Tito Boy, ako, parang gusto ko namang galing sa kanya talaga. Kung parang komportable siya na sabihin sa akin. And then I remember before, merong isang gabi na magkasama kami. Tapos parang gusto kong malaman. Parang I wanna know kung ano yung mga triggers niya para hindi ko yun magagawa sa kanya. So parang tinatanong ko yung friends ko, sabi ko gusto kong itanong kay Diego kung ano yung nangyari. Kasi ayokong baka may magawa ako na pareho na maalala niya na doon sa nangyari before, baka mangyari ulit. And then tinanong ko lang siya, sabi ko, babe, ano yung nangyari sa ganito? And then sabi niya, kaya pala kanina mo pa ako tinitingnan. Tapos parang ang gaan lang sa kanya, Tito Boy, na parang kinakabahan ako kanina pa. Tapos parang ang gaan lang sa'yo. And then sinabi niya sa akin yung story po, Tito Boy. Tapos ang sarap sa feeling na pinagkakatiwalaan ka ng taong mahal mo kung dun sa kwento ng nakaraan niya. And nire-reassure niya sa'yo na lahat ng yun hindi mangyayari habang nandun ako sa buhay niya.
Sarap, no? Ako naman, you know what I'm hearing, Barbie, is when Diego halimbawa opens up to you and says words like, gagawin ko ang lahat na hindi na maulit, ang mga nangyari in the past, it is not a promise of perfection. Tandaan mo yun. Hindi nangangako ang boyfriend mo na because of the past, I'm going to be perfect. Oo, kasi doon minsan nagkakaproblema eh, di ba? Na parang, akala ko ba okay na? Oo, life, you know, life is a journey. Oo, nagkakamali uli, pero hinihila mo, halika, sandali. Medyo tagilid tayo dyan, Oo. Ang importante lang is you commit to each other that I'm not gonna give up on you because you are more important than my mistakes and your mistakes. Importante yun eh. Anong reaction mo, Michelle, habang nakikinig ka, pinag-uusapan namin yung mistakes.
Dahil wag ka masyadong ma-pride minsan.
Alam mo, Michelle, you raised a very good point, ha? That's a big problem. Hindi lang sa relasyon, sa buhay. Kaya ako natututunan ko ngayon, ang dami kong nababasa about pride, about ego, the bad kind of pride, no? Lagay mo sa maliit na box, iwanan mo sa room. Oo, lalo na pag ang kausap mo nanay, kausap mo tatay, kausap mo kapatid, wag yun ang unahin, di ba? Kasi hindi kayo magkakaintindihan. Oo, thank you for raising that. Heaven, Ikaw, anong natututunan mo sa aming napapag-usapan?
Tito Boy, magagamit ko pala to sa susunod. Okay po pala tong talk na to. Thank you guys for the advice. Tito Boy,
Ang sarap, ang sarap. No, are you single now?
yes.
Ako naman yung do not be afraid to take that adventure. Nung isang araw, nakikinig ako sa interview ni Viola Davis about acting. She was being interviewed. Merong isang palabas na ang nag-i-interview kapwa artista. Yung isang artista si Viola Davis. Tapos, they were talking about fear. Ito maganito maya kay Ryan. They were talking about fear. Sabi ni Viola Davis, I use my fear. I dive in fear. Halimbawa, meron siyang role, hindi siya sigurado, hindi niya alam kung anong mangyayari, hindi niya alam kung anong magiging reaksyon. Talagang tumatalon lang siya. And then, bahala na. There are things I can't control. Ako naman ang sinasabi ko sa relasyon, halimbawa, sa pagiging artista, hindi mo naman lahat malalaman talaga ang mangyayari eh.
Yes.
Di ba?
Super.
Hindi. Di ba? Yung dinodrawing mo na ito ang ideal. Parang nagkakaproblema ka because you set ideals eh. Don't lose the present. Yun. Oo.
May standard.
Expectations at saka yung now. Don't think about the past. It's gone. Learn from
Yes.
it. Stop thinking about the future. It may not happen. All you have is now. Ito.
Agree.
Di ba? And then, let's do the best we can now. Because, sabi nga ng isang philosopher, ang buhay daw is a series of present moments. Pag okay yung present moment natin, dinadala tayo sa isang magandang present moment. Hindi yung present, hindi mo nakikita si Enzo kasi isip ka ng isip kung anong mangyayari bukas. Tama, di ba? Look at it now. Si Michelle, tama.
Tama ba yun, Mitch?
Tama?
Kaya ako naman overthink. Ako na yun.
Tama din yun. Yung over-analysis, di ba?
Yes.
Overthinking. Kanina may na-share ka, Barbie, na napaka-importante. Minsan we spend a lot of time thinking, kaya ko ba ito itanong? Nakakakaba. It is the process that's more difficult. Samantala, pagkatanong mo, yun lang. Dali-dali pala sagutin. But have you had a boyfriend, Heaven?
Yes.
Formal? Si ano?
Tito Boy, alam niyo yung
nga.
interviews na yun. Huwag na po natin balikan, Tito Boy.
Huwag na.
Past is past.
Ano ang natutunan mo dun? Oo nga naman, Sus ko, napag-usapan natin yan ng ilang beses.
Yes,
Oo.
Tito Boy.
But what did you learn from there?
It's been so long, 3 years.
Matagal na.
Siguro, ang matututunan ko lang is take time. Alam niyo po yun. Pero with Miguel, I never regretted anything with him. Yung time namin together, super for me, na-appreciate ko lahat yun. And I had fun. And I enjoyed my time with him. So, ako, naka-move on na po talaga kasi ako, Tito Boy eh. Yung learnings ko lang siguro is, yun nga, take time lang din. Huwag mo nang bara-bara pag pumasok ng isang relasyon. Kailangan, ready ka na ba? Ready na ba siya?
Right. Hindi, lalo na kayo because you're very public. Ang daming opinion. Barbie, di ba? Ang daming opinion tungkol sa inyo ni Diego. Ang daming opinion tungkol sa inyo ni ang daming opinion yung tungkol sa inyo ni, di ba? Parang what do you do? What do you do knowing that you are in a public space and everybody has an opinion about you and your relationships? Ikaw, Barbie.
Ako, Tito Boy, kami kasi ni Diego, before naging kami, merong time na tinanong niya ako na, parang anong thoughts mo kapag yung mga tao nagko-comment sa photos niyo ng boyfriend mo, ganyan. And then ako, sabi ko, wala. As in, Tito Boy, kilala mo naman ako.
Oo naman.
Hindi ko alam sa sasabihin ng mga tao, bashers, or supporters ng kung sino, ganyan. For as long as kilala ko yung sarili ko, kilala namin ni Diego yung sarili namin, alam namin na masaya kami, wala kaming tinatapakang ibang tao, and yung mga close sa amin, yung mga mahal naming tao, masaya para sa amin. Parang sa amin po talaga, hindi importante yung sasabihin ng ibang tao. Masaya kami. Yun naman po yung mahalaga.
Tama. Oh, Mitch, ikaw.
Ako, Tito Boy, hindi kasi talaga ako pa-post eh. Si Enzo lang yung talagang gusto ng post, ganyan. Pero siguro nakatatak sa isip namin pareho na ayaw naming isipin na artista kami. Normal na tao kami na kung ano man itong post namin sa social media. Not because gusto naming pa-impress yung tao, ganyan. Pero gusto naming i-post lang, i-share yung nangyayari sa amin. Dahil normal kami na tao na gusto namin mag-post, gusto namin ipakita kung ano yung ini-enjoy namin, ganyan. And kung magkamali man kami, may pagdaanan man sa relationship namin, sa huli, ang iisipin pa din namin, normal na nangyayari yun sa relasyon. Walang perfectong relasyon po.
Oo. Heaven, relevant yung tanong na yan.
Yes,
Di ba? Napaka-relevant. Ang daming sinasabi, ang daming opinion. Meron pang mga dahilan kung bakit naging mag-boyfriend kayo, etc. How did you handle that?
To be honest, Tito Boy, at yung learning ko siguro is mas gusto ko na lang pong gawing private. If ever na magkakaroon ako ng relationship with someone, I'd rather have it in private para ayaw ko na pong marinig yung mga opinion eh. Kasi sometimes, sa totoo lang po talaga, di ba? Tayo naman, tao lang din tayo. And yung mga opinion ng iba, kahit alam mo yung hindi naman totoo, nakaka-apekto eh. May kurot para gano'n, di ba? So, ayaw kong dumating yung relationship ko sa gano'n. Ako, mas gugustuhin ko na lang na yes, public ako for everyone. Alamin mo yung buhay ko. Huwag lang siguro yung love life ko kasi nagkaroon ako ng trauma about it.
Pero alam mo, Heaven, ang dating kasi sa akin, ako isa sa, I'm writing a book right now. 13 things I know that you may want to know about public figures. It's a management book. Parang isa yan sa mga dinidiscuss ko. Talo tayo doon sa diskusyon na, talo tayo doon sa, lahat tayo. Because we're public. Who defines our being public, hindi tayo eh.
True.
Pag nakita tayo ng isang tao sa labas at sisimba, and that's an exercise of a private moment, hindi natin sasabihin, ay, huwag ko niyo ako usapin, private ho ako ngayon. Hindi eh. Pero, may mga bagay na napapansin nyo, look at the industry. May mga tao na ito lang ang isi-share namin. Ito, amin. So, kung ano ang hindi nakikita ng publiko, yun ang amin. That goes to the point of Mitch, na mag-share kami, si Enzo ang mahilig, pero normal lang. I like what you said about, pag nagkamali, di tatanggapin, at saka we learn from there, but we will only share what we think we can. Kasi ang mali doon, yung share ka ng share, ayaw mo naman may mag-comment, ay hindi pwede yun.
Yes.
Oo, hindi pwede yun. Nagsishare ka magpapabugbog ka, di ba? Oo. Kayo naman ito naman si Barbie, wala naman talagang pakialam anong sabihin mo.
Bahala ka sa buhay mo.
So, kanya-kanya tayo ng timpla, di ba? Kanya-kanya. Ano ang aabangan namin sa sa huling linggo ng Bagong Umaga?
Yes, Tito Boy. Madaming kababalaghan na mangyayari, to be honest. And yun,
Sandali, may nahuli ako niyan Heaven. Sandali. Sino ba yung in-love sa'yo? Tony, di ba? The character of Tony Labrusca. Malalaman mo na ba? Di ba? May parang ganun?
Ako nga eh. Kasi parang naging kami. And then nagkaroon kami ng rift, Tito Boy. So, malalaman nila kung magkakatuluyan ba kami sa ending na to? Or let go na lang ba? Move on? Hindi din
Or aabangan namin ang susunod na Bagong Umaga?
Yes, Tito Boy. Thank you.
Mitch, anong aming aabangan? You play, di ba,
Ang
best friend of, tama ba ako?
Of Heaven, yes po.
Yes,
Heaven.
me.
Oo, of Kai. Right, oo. Sige. Of Heaven. Of Tisay.
Yes.
Oo.
Sa final week po namin, kahapon pinakita na nalaman ko na kung sino yung totoo kong nanay, ganyan. So,
Oo nga.
sa final week po, magkakaroon ng mga conflict, ganyan. Siyempre, siya po yung kontrabida namin, tapos siya po yung nanay ko. So, ang daming mangyayari sa bawat cast na maapektuhan sa nangyari po.
Proud si Enzo sa'yo.
Yes! Nanonood siya!
Nanonood siya.
Tinitag ka niya, di ba?
Wala siyang choice. Wala siyang choice. Di ba? Aabangan namin, Barbie, sa'yo.
I died a few weeks ago.
I know eh. Oh, I know. Wala bang pagkakamali yun?
Nakaabangan, pero nasuportahan pa rin po nila yung characters ng mga nasa Bagong Umaga. Dahil nabasa ko pa rin yung script, ang ganda. Maganda po yung mangyayari. So sana panoorin po ng mga tao.
At saka napaka-blessed niyo, di ba? Sa gitna ng
Yes.
pandemya, may trabaho. Sa gitna ng mga nangyayari, ay nabibigyan pa rin kayo ng pagkakataong makapag-entertain, magawa ang inyong trabaho na pinakamamahal. And that's really a blessing. Mabilisan lamang ng mga tanong. Barbie, para kanino ka gumigising tuwing Bagong Umaga?
Para kay Mama.
Oh, ikaw, Michelle. Para kanino ka
kay-
gumigising tuwing umaga, Bagong Umaga?
Kay Mommy, sa magulang ko. Mommy and Daddy.
Heaven, ikaw.
Para po sa pamilya ko, Tito Boy. Maglalaban
Heaven,
sa pamilya ko.
oo. Alam natin yun. Heaven, Bagong Umaga, ano ang gusto mong mabago?
Tito Boy, madami. Siguro yung perspective sa akin ng mga tao. Yun po yung gusto kong mabago.
Okay lang. I mean, you're young. And Bagong Umaga, anong gusto mong mabago, Mitch?
Bagong Umaga, gusto ko ng bago matapos yung pandemic at bumalik na tayo sa dati.
Oo, sana. Barbie, ikaw, anong gusto mong mabago?
Personally, Tito Boy, wala. Like, I'm super happy kung nasan ako ngayon. Pero siguro, kung lahat-lahat na, same with Michelle, yung sitwasyon ngayon dahil napakahirap na parang maging malayo sa pamilya.
Yes.
Oh. Barbie, Bagong Umaga, sino ang kasama mo at bakit?
Pamilya. Kahit anong mangyari, Tito Boy, pipiliin ko talaga yung pamilya ko. So, pamilya po talaga.
At alam ko yun. Mitch, ikaw?
Pamilya din.
Pamilya din.
Lagi una. Yes po.
Oh, ito makikipagpatayan to. Ikaw, Heaven.
Mom po. Si Mom.
Ganun. Okay, Bagong Umaga, Heaven. Ano ang gusto mong ma-achieve?
Akin po ngayon, Tito Boy, masaya na po ako eh. Yung ma-achieve ko in the future, okay na po kahit ano po yun. Basta kasama ko lang po yung pamilya ko. Ngayon po kasi sa pandemic natin, wala na po yung pera-pera para sa akin eh. Gusto ko lang po talaga magkaroon ng time with my family at the same time nagagawa ko yung trabaho ko at yung mahal ko. Yan po.
Bagong Umaga, ano ang gusto mong ma-achieve, Mitch?
Bagong Umaga, gusto kong ma-achieve. Siguro, hindi na maulit yung mga nangyari sa family namin na merong magka-COVID, ganyan, magkasakit. Siguro yun muna yung gusto kong ma-achieve ngayon. Lahat kami healthy, lahat kami safe po.
That's true. Ikaw, anong gusto mong ma-achieve, Barbie?
Yung gusto ko lang po talagang ma-achieve ngayon, yung happiness ni Mama. Kasi parang lately, dahil din po siguro tapos na yung taping ko, parang napapaisip ako na tumatanda na yung nanay ko. So parang it makes me super emotional, Tito Boy, na habang tumatanda ako, gusto ko nang tumanda, pero hindi ko naisip na tumatanda rin yung nanay ko. So parang habang nandito po ako ngayon, na wala akong trabaho, parang gagawin ko talaga lahat para maging masaya si Mama.
Tama. This is for Barbie and Mitch. You guys are talking about, I mean, not now, of course, you're talking about marriage. Kasi di ba ang daming nagpropose ngayon sa social media and people are getting married. Do you guys talk about settling down? Barbie.
For me, Tito Boy, kasi ako naman po, hindi naman din po ako nagbo-boyfriend na parang, okay, magbo-boyfriend ako, gusto ko mag-enjoy, gusto ko ng love life, ganyan. Nagbo-boyfriend ako kasi meron akong nakikita dun sa tao na yun na siya po talaga yung gusto kong makasama sa future ko. So me and Diego talk about it a lot, Tito Boy. Wala pa kami sa planning ng kasal, ganito, ganyan. But we talk about kung saan kami titira, kung saan kami magpapakasal, ganito, ganyan. We also talk about money, Tito Boy, na
Tama.
eto, ganito, ganyan. Yung relasyon namin, Tito Boy, kasi sobrang mature na niya na parang hindi na kami yung nagpapakute lang, na pahabol-habol, ganyan-ganyan, topak-topak, minsan lang. Pero more on future na talaga, Tito Boy. And parang ang iksi-iksi ng oras. Parang ang bilis mangyari ng lahat ng bagay. So, and ako din naman, gusto ko siyang i-spend dun sa tao na mahal ko and alam ko na mahal din ako. And that's Diego. Hopefully, pinagpipray din po namin.
Sarap nun ha, because when you start to talk about money, when you start to talk about a future, when you start to talk about stability, when you start to talk about all these things, I like it. I mean, and this is a message to young boys and girls out there. Nakikipagrelasyon ka hindi para makipaglukuhan, kasi may nakikita ka na, is this a person I'm going to live with for the rest of my life?
Yes.
Let's get it.
To be honest, Tito, to be honest. Si Enzo kasi, may age gap talaga kami. So siya, minsan nababanggit niya about ganyan, pero ako talaga yung parang, nagpapanik ako kapag ino-open up ganyan. Hindi dapat nag-usapan yan, ganyan. So parang, hindi talaga, as in, no joke, iwasan ko po talaga. Pero hindi dahil hindi ko siya mahal or hindi ko siya nakikita sa future ko.
It's not your thing now. Yeah.
It's my thing now. And siguro ako kasi talagang ideal age ko na magpakasal, ganyan, is nasa 30 ako. So, ang layo ko pa talaga dun sa point na para pag-usapan siya. So,
but you don't also blame Enzo because he's probably at a certain stage when he wants to start to talk about it. Diba?
yes. Naman po, naiintindihan ko. Pero, siguro pareho kami.
Gusto ko yung naiilang ka na, huwag muna.
Panic talaga ako. Pag, i-open up na naman niya. Makakabog talaga yung puso ko. Hindi ako
Heaven. Go ahead, Mitch.
Okay.
Pareho din kami po nasa point na madami pa akong gustong gawin. And siya, nakikita ko din na madami pa rin siyang gustong gawin and plano. So, nagtatugma pa din po kami.
Oo. Heaven, tanong ko, sa magiging next boyfriend mo, importante ba na nililigawan din ang pamilya mo?
Tito Boy, sobrang traditional ng pamilya ko. Before mag-date, kailangan mo nang umakyat ka muna ng ligaw. At tingnan natin kung magugustuhan ka ba ng pamilya ko at doon tayo mag-date. Kasi syempre, alam niyo, Tito Boy, lately ko lang po na-realize, mother knows best. Ngayon ko lang po talaga nakuha yung advice ko ngayon. Kasi may mga bagay ka po na hindi nakikita sa isang tao kasi pag gusto mo eh. Alam niyo, para kang minsan blinded ka by it at nakikita yun ng nanay mo. And at dati, hindi ko nakukuha yung mga advice. Bakit ganon? Hindi yan nakikita yung gusto ko. And then, as time went by, sabi ko, tama pala si Mom. Tama pala. Kaya
Diyan tayo mag-a-agree lahat tayo makananay eh.
Kaya sa akin po ngayon, talagang kung magugustuhan ka ng nanay ko, okay. Ibig sabihin, okay ka for me. Kasi kilala ko siya.
That's a good sign. Barbie, imbitahan natin ang lahat na tangkilikin at panoorin ang huling linggo ng Bagong Umaga.
Ayun, sa ating mga kapamilya, inimbitahan ko po kayo na panoorin at suportahan po natin ang Bagong Umaga.
Maraming salamat. Yes, Mitch, go ahead.
Mga kapamilya, unang-una gusto ko muna magpasalamat sa lahat ng sumuporta mula umpisa hanggang dulo. At ito na po, finale week na po namin. Sana po ay wag po kayong bibitiw dahil marami pang mangyayari sa Bagong Umaga kahit isang linggo na lang. So sana baybayan niyo po.
Heaven?
Hello mga kapamilya, nagpapasalamat po ako sa inyong lahat sa pagmamahal na ibinigay niyo sa amin sa Bagong Umaga Show. Every 2:30 p.m. po yan, huwag papalampasin dahil huling linggo na po namin. Nagpapasalamat din po ako sa Bagong Umaga family at sa RSB unit for giving me this opportunity na gampanan si Tisay Magbanwa Veradona. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat at be happy, be safe, be healthy, and continue to make your nanays proud.
Yes!
Maraming salamat. Heaven, salamat. Miss, salamat.
Salamat po.
Kumaring Barbie, salamat.
Tito Boy, thank you.
Thank you. I will see you soon. Hopefully sa studio na. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. Sarap kausap ng ating mga kaibigan. Nakakatuwa naman. But right now, ay diretso na ho tayo sa isa sa pinakaabangang portion ng ating palabas, ang My K Ka. Doon sa mga bago pa lamang nanonood sa portion na ito po'y para sa mga talents na nais, halimbawa, ma-expose sa mga artista ka, director, singer, producer. Ito yung platform na ginawa namin para malay natin, may mga ma-discover, merong mga tips na makuha ka, may mga leksyon na matutunan ka, lalo na pag ikay nangangarap na mapasama dito sa public platform na ito, sa celebrity business, ika nga. Ang ating panauhin ngayong gabi ay isa sa, he's probably one of the best, no doubt about it. One of the most in-demand teachers in acting. Siguro bias ako dahil kaibigan ko. Please welcome Direct Ryan Carlos.
Tito Boy, magandang gabi. Na-miss kita.
Ikaw din. Oh, stay healthy. Let's stay healthy and let's stay happy. Oo. Kumusta na? Mag-uumpisa. Talk about the workshop first because I know the public workshop will start next week or first week of May, di ba?
At exactly May. We'll start May 1 and then onwards na, Tito Boy. Actually, Tito Boy, hindi kami nagtumigil eh. Kasi pamula nung nag-pandemic, nung buong April last year, I studied on how, and together with my teachers, I have 15 teachers, I have 4 staff. Inaral namin kung paano namin itatranspose ang performing arts. Kasi ang feeling ko, there's no pandemic, there's no shutdown, there's no lockdown to hinder the growth of an artist. So may paraan yan. And kaya nga tayo creative artists, we will find innovative ways on how to transpose training at hindi tayo matitenga. So after a month, Tito Boy, I did some quite some hard work in terms of transposing the syllabus. I even attended, of course, Ibarra Chabak's workshop online as well. Pina-attend niya ako ng mga masterclass online for me to see how they transpose that. While I'm transposing na, I'm attending different workshops abroad. Then, starting May, we finished yung na-lockdown na workshop ko, tinuloy namin, that was a test run. Starting June of last year, we started the workshop again. And to my surprise, Tito Boy, it worked. I have 22 participating countries.
Wow.
May isa pa doon that entirely in Canada, we do it purely in English, and we do it their time. So na-transpose namin, Tito Boy. But that was the soft launch. Imagine mo, during that time, Tito Boy, my soft launch was, I have more or less 300 students in acting. All paid workshops yun. Then now, we decided, I talked to Derek Lauren, our new Star Magic head, and sabi ko, I'll get a full blast online workshops. And of course, nothing beats the physical workshop. But for some reason, Tito Boy, di ba ang mga artista naman natin sa network nagpe-train yan para maging artista sa pelikula at television. And if we are going to do workshops online via Zoom, or let's say kahit StreamYard, we are working as an actor. Always remember that you are working for an audience of one, which is your camera. Eh ano bang gamit natin? Zoom, the camera. So for some reason, para siyang naging intimate. So, of course, para lang silang dinedirect, para silang nasa camera, pero nagiging creative yung mga tao, yung mga estudyante, yung mga artista on how to make it believable over the Zoom, over the camera. So it's the workshop and the training in Star Magic is thriving. Right now, kahit wala pa po kaming summer workshops, right and left, hindi po tayo natatapos sa mga artista natin na mag-training. And to some of them, Tito Boy, talent mo. Nasa class ko, sila Giovanni, etc. So, it's working, Tito Boy, surprisingly. Nakahanap ng paraan kahit na online. Even creating chemistry, Tito Boy, we just had a virtual press con last week. And then I asked the staff of Star Magic to invite Jada Abansado. Kasi she did her first single in Tagalog and her first directorial for Star Music. Paano ko naging tayo? Ayaw silang payagan mag-meet ni Riz Miguel for a workshop, physical workshop. Eh kasi kailangan nila ng chemistry. Alam, Tito Boy, hindi ko sila tinantanan. Hindi kayo magsushoot. Hindi ka magde-direct, Jada, without having this sexual chemistry workshop. And we did. Surprisingly, Tito Boy, nung pagdapanood mo yung MTV, para sila magjowa. Para sila
sensual. No, I was gonna ask you that, Ryan, before we bring in our two guests, no? Kasi alam ko sa pagtuturo, I totally get the whole point. I totally get the whole, ang daming ang mga materials, no? Na parang, ay, ang galing pala ng pagkagawa nila. Ano yun, yung Father of the Bride? Did you see the ganda ng pagkagawa, Ryan? So, may mga bumagay na gano'n. Meron lang akong tanong, just before we bring them in. You know, teaching can be an intimate process.
Yeah.
Kasi, lalo na ikaw, pamilyar din ako sa inyong Chabak School of Acting, or at least the style, the technique. There's a certain kind of intimacy that's required. You look at the nuances, you look at reactions, you look at the eyes, you look at the breathing, you look at the body, you look at the body when you coach, when you teach, and when somebody's acting, when somebody's reacting. Paano mo pinupunuan yung distansya na yun? Because not everything can be captured by this camera. How do you compensate for that?
Okay. Number one, Tito Boy, nothing beats having an organic behavior. And nothing beats a hot karga. You know that what I teach is objectives are more important than emotions. Because once alam mo yung objective mo, masasampayan mo yan ng maraming emosyon. At para magkaroon ng totoong emosyon, kinakargahan natin yan. Let's say, to get you to love me, pag tinanong ko sila, what is your scene objective to get you to love me? Sinong karga mo dyan? Meaning, who in your life do you need to get that love from? My mom, my dad, my kuya, my ex. So dun papasok ngayon yung pain. So I always tell them, objectives karga, make it hot. Kasi everybody can be as good as identifying objectives. Everybody can put karga. Mausay silang maglagay doon, nanay ko yan. Ex ko yan. Lover ko yan. Pero yung making it hot, yun ang gauge. How are you in the moment? Is this your issue? So nandyan yung emotional diary. Nandyan yung inner monologue out loud. Meaning, Tito Boy, pag tinatanong ko lang sila ng karga nila, which is hindi naman alam yun ng public, ang nakikita lang yung output, nothing beats the behavior. It will show in their face. Mag-iiba kulay niyan. So when they do the scene and the karga is hot enough, they will just say, happy birthday. Thank you. It means a lot. Kita na kagad yun. Halimbawang hindi ko sila pinaniniwalaan, Tito Boy, hindi kami titigil dito sa Zoom hanggang hindi ako naniniwala that the behavior is organic. How? If as spoon feeding us, okay, hindi ko kasi nakita yung buong mong katawan eh. Ide-direct ko na sila. And I'm telling that to also my introductory teacher. Punta ka dun sa dun sa labas. Kailangan nakikita kong ayusin mo yung camera mo, kailangan nakikita ko naglalakad ka. Then kapag sinabi mo tong linya na to, lapit ka dito because hindi kita makikita eh. Kailangan close up ka pa rin. So sa rehearsal pa lang nila, alam nila that meron kaming Tito Boy ng mga friendly rules and reminders as simple as I need you well lit. I need you to at least man lang we have the standard medium standard viewing, which is like this, medium close up para nakikita kita. So meaning Tito Boy, if I need something na hindi ko nakita dun sa Zoom, kasi tama ka, hindi spontaneous ang mag-workshop dito sa Zoom eh. Bakit? Dito pa lang hindi ko masasabing spontaneous. Bakit? Hindi naman tayo nagkakahawakan talaga eh. Tapos patay na kapag bumaba yung internet.
Nagka-problema ang internet.
Yeah. So meaning Tito Boy, if I need to spoon feed them what to do, I need to do that with them so that hindi ako magkakamali mag-comment sa kanila.
Alam mo, dapat may buong episode tayo natin. Pero maraming nag-aantay ng tanong na ito. It's basically answerable by a yes or no. Ryan, sa mga nakikinig, sa mga nagmamasid sa ating pag-uusap ngayon, can acting be learned?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Pangalawa, alam mo yung kanina pinag-uusapan mo na yung karga para mas maintindihan. Pare-pareho tayo. I also teach public speaking. Sa amin naman, it's a frame of reference. Pag sinabi mo halimbawa, yung I will make my audience fall in love with me, I will make my audience applaud, I will make my audience, sa amin ang tawag namin yan power declaration. Na pagpasok mo sa entablado, i-declare mo kaagad. Pero manonotice nyo, mga kaibigan, ang frame of reference, when I say, okay, go back to when you were doing your graded recitation and you got an A. Halimbawa ako, when I go back to my graded recitation, pagdating sa'yo, ang framing ng reference mo, karanasan mo, hindi karanasan ko. Because I don't know your but anyway, it's a long discourse.
Yeah.
I was getting your point kanina na kailangan gawin mo and huwag mo hiwalayin yung core mo, yung storya mo, yung truth mo. Kasi doon ka huhugot at huhugot ng kulay ng iyong
Kasi Tito Boy, ganito, I always tell the actors, ano ba sabi ni Sanford Meisner? One of the best definition in acting is acting is living truthfully under imaginary circumstances. Kung ihimayin ko yung truth, where will the truth come from? To living in the present tense under imaginary circumstances. Yes, we work with our imagination, but ito sinasabi ko lagi sa artista, nothing beats being personal. Pare-pareho kayo ng i-audition. Sino pipiliin dyan? Yung pinakamahusay. And how do you
measure the pinakamahusay?
Make it personal. Nothing beats personal. Kaya sa una pa lang ng workshop, sasabihin ko kagad, welcome to show business. Acting is all about being personal. Period.
I totally agree. Pero ngayong gabi, syempre, hindi ito workshop.
Yes,
Inibitahan natin si Direk Ryan dahil meron tayong mga bisita. These are aspiring actors and Ryan would make them read some materials and then we've done this in some of my shows with Ryan in the past, but we decided to do this tonight. But first, please welcome Andre Villasin coming from Chicago and Jayan Marquez who is coming from Hong Kong. Ito naman ang advantage ng ating streamer, di ba? Because we can... Hi, Andre.
Direct. Nice to see you guys.
Hi.
Hello po.
So, maganda. Chicago is umaga ngayon, tanghali? Well, tayo is it? It's morning.
Yes po.
How's the weather? How's the weather?
Sobrang malamig ngayon, Tito Boy.
Okay.
Pero umuulan po dito.
Umuulan. Hong Kong is how's the weather? Jayan.
Medyo humid po siya, Tito Boy, right now. It's very humid. We're coming to summer now. So, sobrang mainit po, tsaka sobrang sticky.
para lamang sa kaalaman ng ating mga tagapanood, what brought you to Hong Kong, Giant?
My grandparents po from my father's side kasi they lived here na po to work. My grandfather was a musician. So, dinala niya po yung dad ko and like his other siblings here. And then from then on, dito na po sila lahat bumuo ng family. So, I was born and raised here po.
Okay, do you speak Chinese?
Yes,
Do you speak
Cantonese po,
Chinese?
yes.
Cantonese, okay. But it had always been a dream to...
Yes po.
Pero marunong ka mag-Tagalog?
Opo, marunong po ako magtagalog.
That's good. It had always been a dream to be an actor. Giant.
Ever since I was young po, of course, that's how actually I learned to speak more Tagalog po because my parents never let me forget our language.
Very good.
And lagi po kami nanonood ng teleserye, ng mga Filipino movies ever since I was young po. So, parang dun na po ako na feel interested in like acting or performing, singing, dancing. Yun po.
That's very good. Andre, ikaw, paano kayo napunta sa Chicago? Mabilisan lang.
Yeah, yung mom and papa ko, actually yung dad ko, his whole side, pumunta sa dito sa Chicago, Illinois. And yeah, ever since, actually, when I was born ako in Manila and raised in Barugo Leyte as well. Siguro 6 years old pa ako, I went here sa States. So yeah, we're all here, except my mom's side and sila sa Barugo.
So what do you do? Are you still in school? Ikaw yung nag-aaral? Ikaw yung nagtatrabaho?
Yeah, I currently work now. I work in finance. I also drive Uber part-time, and I do freelance modeling and acting.
All right. One of my favorite cities, actually, Chicago. One of my dearest friends, alam mo, Ryan is based in Chicago. Si Ron Bilaro. He used to be the sous chef of Oprah Winfrey.
Wow.
Yes. He used to be the sous chef of Art Smith. Kung hindi ako nagkakaroon, the chef at one point of the Great Opera. Pero pangarap mo na talaga mag-artista, Andre?
Yeah, it was always a thought when I was still a kid, but I kind of put it aside. You know, it wasn't until siguro like 1 or 2 years that I started pursuing it. It took like acting in Tagalog is very new to me, but definitely take the opportunity, diba?
But that's a wonderful adventure. That's a great adventure. Ikaw, nasa eskwela ka pa rin? Or are you working, Giant?
I took a gap year po, Tito Boy.
You are on
Nag-gap year
a
po ako.
gap year now. Oo.
Yes
Ang
po.
sarap.
But I was
Ryan,
in architecture.
okay. All right. But you'll be back next year.
Yes po.
You'll be back. Okay, so let's do it. Nandito si Direk, Ryan. We'll do 2 materials. Can you explain, Ryan, what Chayan and Andre would do? Okay.
Yeah, I think you're gonna do a scene, right? So
Right.
you're gonna show me the scene, and then I'm gonna critique it kung you're winning your objectives or napaniwala nyo ako.
Okay. Uumpisa natin, papanoorin muna natin yung clip. All right? This is a clip from the movie A Very Special Love. Here it is. Panoorin natin.
Sir? Just lock the door.
Sir, wag po.
Lock the door when you leave.
Akala ko ano, sir.
Okay. So, what happens now, Direk?
Okay, so I want to see on how you interpret creating your own choice with that scene.
Sige.
Okay? All right. Sige. Tell me if
Game
you're
po.
ready, and then I'll call the action.
I'm so excited. Okay.
Ready na,
Okay.
Derek.
Okay. Tell me if you're ready first, huh? Or just give me a thumbs up sign if you're ready.
Yes po.
Andre's ready. Jayan,
All right,
you
ready.
Both are ready.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Yes po.
and action.
Let's just reschedule. I'll make it up to you. I need to see art later.
Hi!
Linda, what the hell are you still doing here? Lock the door.
Sir?
Just lock the door.
Sir? Wag po.
Lock the door when you leave.
Ah, eh. Sorry pa, sir. Kala ko kung ano eh. Sige.
All right. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna run down some questions.
Okay, Direct Ryan.
Yeah. Andre first. What do you think is the scene all about?
So this scene, I think it's yung first time meeting sila ni yung si Lida. So it's busy day at work, diba? Super stressed, and then like very surprised siya that he saw Lida. But
Okay.
I feel like meron tension naman, like parang spark sa beginning na yun.
Sige, interesado ako doon sa sinabi mo. Sabi mo there's tension. What is that tension?
Tension, like parang like my interest sila.
Okay. So meaning, can we say that there's sexual tension?
Sure.
Okay. Who has more sexual tension? Your character or your character, Jayan?
Si Jayan, syempre naman.
Jayan. Okay.
Ibang lugar yung utak niya.
Okay. Sige, ganito ha. Sige, without teaching you any objectives, we will do again the scene. But this time,
Okay po.
wala kayong, kanina narinig niyo yung pinag-usapan namin ni Tito Boy, di ba? Objectives, karga, walang ganan. Because you understand totally the scene na para bang, it's an honest mistake. I thought, ikakwarto na ako ni Sir. Di ba? But this time, ang comment ko lang, we can do more in terms of you need to have chemistry. We're gonna do a quick exercise. Is it okay, Tito Boy? I'll do a quick
Yes,
exercise
yes.
with them.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Sige, I want you to, ikaw, Jayan, naintindihan mo, no? About the scene. You totally understand the scene.
Opo.
Sige, very quickly, what is the scene for you? What is the scene all about for you? In your character?
For me po, it's because Lida has this kind of crush on Sir Miggy. So parang yun po yung feeling na ay nakita ko siya late at night after work.
Okay,
Bigla,
let's put
bigla
that
nagulat po ako.
into objective. What do you think is your objective in the scene?
Siguro po is to like basically surprise, but at the same time kind of like just because I have a crush on you doesn't mean you can like take advantage of me. So yun po yung
Okay.
parang wag pa.
Okay, okay. Let's put some proactive objective. I'm gonna spoon feed it to you. Ang objective mo sa kanya, sa boss
Okay.
mo, kay Andre, is to get you to notice me. Notice me. Okay? Kaya ngayon, pansinin mo, if we are to put what do we mean by notice, ina-expect mo talagang lahat na lang, di ba? All about you. Okay? And ikaw naman, since you're a hard boss, di ba? Parang medyo mahigpit ka, let's put an objective of, I want you to like me. Okay? Mag-iiba ngayon yan. But this time, this is my exercise. You will not put karga, look at one another now. We will do a commonality of pain and a sexual chemistry. This is very quick. Sige, look at one another. Okay? Kailangan tingnan mo si Jayan, ha?
Sige.
At tingnan mo dapat si Andrea. Huwag mo kaming tingnan ni Tito Boy. Otherwise, baka isipin dalawa lang kayo, hindi tayo foursome dito. Okay? Okay, look at one another. Look at one another. This time, I want you to think of the regrets that you have your issues at the top of your head. You will not tell that to me. In your head. At the top of your head, anong issue mo? Anong regret mo sa buhay? When you look now at your partner, you're saying to your head, you understand me because you have the same pain like mine. Try to connect. You're the most important person in my life because you understand me right now. We don't know that pain. You know that pain. You own that pain. But when you look at one another, you see the same pain. Naiintindihan mo ako eh. Kasi meron ka rin ito. Now, this time, how old are you, Jayan?
21
How old are
po.
you? Okay, how old are you, Andre?
25 po.
Okay, matanda na kayo. We're safe. Sige, look at one another. I want you to imagine one another and then just fantasize one another physically. Oh, ang ganda-ganda ni Jayan. Ang gwapo ni Andre. Ito when I say fantasize, I don't need to say any word. Okay, hindi masamang pag-usapan ng sex. Sexually fantasize one another. Because you're two consenting adult. Hindi mo sasabihin. Alright. Sige nga, mabilis lang. Jayan, what do you like physically from Andre?
Arms po.
Okay. Nakita mo na ba arms niya? Parang pinakita lang. Dito. Okay. Okay. From the face, what is it that you want from... Okay. At least magkakilala kayo. Pero from the face now, anong gusto mo sa face ni Andre? What is it that you want from Andre's face? The hair. Okay, parang may
Eyes
dating.
po, actually.
Eyes. And what about you, Andre? What is it that you like kay Jayan?
Yung smile niya po.
Okay. And last, ano yung sexy sa partner mo? What do you find attractive to your partner? The sexiest part?
For me, yung eyes niya.
Right. And you, napaka-safe ha? That's a good joke. Sige, ikaw, Jayan. Anong sexiest part kay Andre?
Lips po.
Alright. Okay, kanina nag-fantasize kayo, na? We're gonna do the scene again. Playing objectives, which is, I want you to notice me, and I want you to like me. Pero hindi dapat mawawala yung tone ng scene. Di ba? Na para bang akala mo, re-rapin ka na ni sir. Di ba? Create fun. So this should create fun, but the exercise should create sexual tension. Okay? Do not repeat what you did a while ago. Okay, Tito Boy will be our judge this time. Let's say Tito Boy is our producer. and mag-o-audition kayo at gagawin nyo tong eksena. Alright? Alam mo kasi, guys, when I train the beauty queens, and bago sila, minsan papatrain sila sa akin ni Miss Araneta, bago sila pumunta sa Miss Universe or kung saan man silang pageant, I always tell them, look for your judges and make love to your judges. And nagkakaroon ng ibang aura kapag may sensuality ka. Hindi masama pero tatagalugin ko. It sounds bastos pero hindi bastos. Kailangan may libog ka. Kung walang libog ang artista, wala. Hindi ka mapapansin. Kailangan may sensuality of sort ka. Sige nga, ikayo, do you want to live all your life with a person that you're not sexually attracted in, physically attracted in? You don't want. Diba? Huwag tayong magkapaka-plastic. Or kahit as simple as, diba, you find it sexy that when you talk to one another, you find there's humor. Napapatawa ko nito. Diba? So there's more to that. The personality, the physical, lahat naman yan eh. Now, I want you to apply the emotional and sexual chemistry that we just did. All right? Let's do it again.
Same lines but
Okay
just
po.
different objectives, diba?
Yeah, it's the same thing, but do not give me
Okay po.
the same choice.
Sige.
Okay? Kasi this time, I want you to do it more connected. You're more sexually connected to one another.
Yes.
All right? Sige. Surprise me.
Pero
Ready?
tatanggi pa rin po ba si Laida
Of
direct?
course, of course. Because that's the scene objective, di ba?
Okay po.
To get you to notice me, but of course,
Okay po.
natatakot ako dahil kaya ko sinabing to get you to notice me because all this time you want to be noticed by your boss. So meaning you're physically connected, you're sexually connected, pero kaya ngayon pansinin mo highfalutin yung iniisip mo, naku pinapasarado sa akin ni sir. 'Di ba? Pero may tingin ka, 'di ba? Pansinin mo, hindi ko nakita 'yun eh. Bakit kaya doon sa last part meron dong angle si Direk na humarap siya sa camera, parang pinakita, mali pala. There's an inner monologue. I need to see that. Di ba?
Yes,
So bago ka umalis, maybe towards the end, this is directorial, Andre, you look away. Nahiya ka. And then that's the time for you, Jayan, to look at the camera. So, parang it's like saying, oh no, hindi pala. Sorry. Yung ganyan. Ha? Alright. So again, hindi nyo mag-change yung scene. The reason why I let you do the sexual chemistry, it's because I need to feel the sexual tension. Okay? Ready? Okay, let's do it. Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and action.
Let's just sketch. I'll make it up to you. I need to see art later. Hey! Lida! What the hell are you still doing here? Lock the door.
Sir?
Just lock the door.
Sir?
Just lock the door when you leave.
Okay po.
All right. Dito boy, is there a difference this time?
Meron pagkakaiba.
Kasi pansinin mo, the way you talk now, Andre, it seems that
Klaro.
you're sexually connected this time. Lock the
Klaro
door.
na.
Galing yung technique, correct? Wow.
Dito boy, what about Jayan?
Meron din. Pero mas klaro yung kay Andre. With Jayan kasi, you know, when you were saying, sir, mas lalo mong ibinababa yung damit.
Yes.
Parang, you know, the whole objective there kasi habang hindi ka takot for lack of a better word, maharas. You know, it's a very improper word, no? But, you were supposed to be crush kita pero huwag niyo ako gagalawin. That's what I was looking for. Yung alam mo yung nasa gitna ka ng sexual tension na I love this man, I desire this man, but wag naman ngayon. Yun ang hinanap ko. Oo. And the energy of nagbibigay, nagtatapon ng energy si Andre. Sarap. I mean, you know, but of course there's a difference, you know, between the first and the second versions.
But
Sarap.
of course, kasi Tito Boy, napaka-iksing panahon lang natin di ba?
Hindi, saka hindi na nga natin pwedeng gawin yung pangalawa kasi wala na tayong oras.
In the workshop, you know guys, in the workshop, yung scene ninyo, they are rehearsing that for 6 hours in a week.
Wow.
Ganon.
Have you taken the workshop, guys?
Wala
Have you
pa.
taken the workshop of Ryan? Of Direct Ryan? Jayan? Are you sure?
Never pa po.
You should really do it.
Kanina
You
sa
should really do it.
backstage,
Yes
Tito Boy, when we met,
po.
sabi ko sa kanila, you're very welcome to my workshops.
Yes, you should really go to the workshop. Ang laki ng
Oh, thank
pagbabago.
you po,
Ang
Direk.
laki ng
Thank you.
Hindi,
pagbabago.
tsaka Tito Boy, the good thing with them is making themselves vulnerable. Hindi
Correct.
madali yung creating sexual chemistry on the spot. Naka-live pa tayo.
Ay, napakahirap. Napakahirap, Lloyd. But I'd like to say thank you, Jayan, and you take good care of yourself in Hong Kong. And
Thank you po, Tito
Andre,
Boy.
mag-iingat, and
Thank
we
you
hope to
po.
see you again. Thank you so much for
Bye.
being part of our show tonight. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Maraming salamat. Ang sarap, Ryan, no? Sarap panoorin.
Tsaka Tito Boy, game sila eh. Yan ang maganda pag artist ka. Yung, lagi ko sinasabi Tito Boy sa artista, the most important word for an actor is vulnerability. At tatlo yung pakahulugan ko, Tito Boy, sa vulnerability. Bukas, basag, wasak.
Oo.
Ganon ka.
Correct.
Then you can have fun.
Oh, well, I'd like to invite all of you guys to be part of the, how do you call that? The Star Magic, the abs-cbn acting workshops. Invite everybody, Ryan, please.
Okay, I'm inviting everybody sa lahat ng nanonood dito sa show ni Tito Boy that we will have our Star Magic 2021 online international workshops. We have acting, we have voice, we have conversational Tagalog, and lahat po ito online lang, kaya safe. Just go to our Facebook page, which is Star Magic Workshops, and to our Instagram account at abs-cbn Star Magic Workshops, and then or you can email us at starmagicworkshops@abs-cbn.com. Then there's a link there. Just click the Google link, fill up the form. What workshops are you interested in? And then all our staff will get back to you the soonest for orientation. The reason why for orientation, so that you can ask the details about the workshop. There's no pressure to enroll kaagad, but if you're ready, then you can enroll. We will start around May, and continuous lang po yung workshop. And the good thing with this Star Magic workshop is also there's leverage. If you're really good, there's also a chance for you to be discovered. But we're not promising, because we're really promising training. But for all you know, you can be actors like kagaya kanina sa mga guests ni Tito Boy sa Bagong Umaga. Lahat sila, Tito Boy, came from my workshop.
I know.
Si Evan at saka si
Lahat.
Michelle.
Ryan, maraming salamat. Meron ka pa bang Power of the Actor na libro? Saan ba makuha? You know, some people are asking us on the show where they can buy the book.
Tito Boy, ako nakakakuha pa rin ako pa isa-isa sa fully book.
Okay.
Other than that, I think they can order that through Amazon.
Straight from Amazon. Okay.
Yes, kasi lalo na ngayon, di ba, parang ayaw nila ng hard copy ng mga tao ngayon. So,
Tama.
I think you can just order there, and automatic you can get the soft copy of the book.
Ryan, maraming salamat. I hope to see you soon, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, Tito Boy, for always being supportive, especially in the arts.
Of
Kilala
course.
kita eh. Number one sa'yo ang training eh. Kaya lagi ko sinasabi, I really look up to you. My hat's for you, because your priority is training.
Totoo. That's where everything starts. Maraming
Thank
salamat.
you, Tito Boy.
Stay healthy. Salamat.
Thank you, Tito Boy.
Salamat. Ayun po mga kaibigan, maraming salamat. Once again, ang daming nangyari dito sa The Best Talk. Nag-umpisa tayo sa mga balita, sa Drop and Ask, and then we had our guests. Thank you, Heaven. Thank you, Barbie and Mitch. Maraming salamat. And thank you, Andre, Jayan, and Direk Ryan Carlos. Isa yung word na iiwanan ko rin na galing kay Direk Ryan, vulnerability. Because tatlong words ang ginamit niya, but it's about openness. That's true. Dapat bukas ka as an actor, as a person, to learning, to committing mistakes, to becoming better. And I think we continue to learn that. Not just for a day or two, but buong buhay natin. We are open to becoming better people. Lalo na ngayon sa panahon ito. So, be kind, be blessed, take care. Let's take good care of one another. Because if we don't, no one will. And make your nanay proud. So once again, ito po si Boy Abunda for the best talk here on Kumu. Goodbye for now.